Anyway, so did you hear about the controversy, the fight that was cancelled just yesterday, which was between Jeremy Stevens and was it Drakkar Klose?
Yeah.
His name was.
Gross.
It was such a weird story behind it. Like I was reading about the whole idea.
Yeah.
That it came off when they had the stare down. Jeremy Stevens like pushed Drakkar, and then it kind of all just went downhill from there. His health just rapidly declined from there.
Yeah, he said he felt very dizzy, very woozy, incredibly nauseous, and the only thing that gave him a lot of relief was closing the lights off and lying down in bed, and he's been given medication by the doctors have essentially called off the fight because they've actually had a look, and he's actually got a minor concussion and a cervical sprain.
That should sound like a case of a concussion because
they're dehydrated, right? It's the worst play,
yeah.
and a lot of people saying like, whenever there's an issue like this, then they start to bring it to a little bit of extreme, which is, all right, fighters should never touch each other at weigh-ins. I'm like, no. But it's not that bad, right? But they probably shouldn't be. Fighters are typically separated. I don't know why no one was in between Jeremy Stevens and Drakkar Klose anyway. I don't know why. The only reason Jeremy Stevens actually gave him a push was he said he got in my face. And I'm like, got in your face. Face off.
Face off.
Doesn't really make sense, right? And he's a bit of a nut, let's be real.
Yeah, when he pushes people, they go to sleep, they don't wake up.
Yeah. they don't fucking move, yeah. but that's the issue with when it comes to these weigh-ins, you know, they're dehydrated, they're depleted, they're obviously very angry and agitated, they're ready to go. They're gonna get angry and push each other and move around and things like that. And when you push someone point blank like that, it's going to snap someone's head back, and he essentially just got whiplash, cervical sprain of the neck, and a minor concussion. And essentially things that you don't want to have, obviously pretty normal stuff to have after a fight, but stuff you don't want to have before a fight because the doctors are not going to clear you. And essentially, I hope that fight gets booked again very quickly. However, I do not know how long it will take to recover. It probably only will take maybe 2 weeks for Klose to actually get a bit better, specifically the sprain in his neck. Although the doctors might be a little bit cautious because of the minor concussion and they want to look after anything to do with brain injuries. Yeah. But Stevens has essentially caused this himself. I haven't seen him apologize. I haven't seen him do anything like that. He's been fairly silent on social media, which makes sense because he's essentially fucked over himself as well as his opponent. And I can only see that becoming an even more explosive fight when they're in the octagon anyway. So I hope he gets booked again. But Stevens vs. Klose is something to watch because I can imagine Klose is going to recover, be even more pissed off against Stevens, and they're going to have a massive scrap because Stevens is he's dropped the ball there and he's made a mistake, but he's fucked over himself and he's fucked over his opponent.
Because, you know, he didn't get to go on occasion, doesn't get to perform. I'm pretty sure he's cut his pay as well because he doesn't really get to show up and it's quite a quick cancel. It's not the first time Jeremy Stevens has had an issue like this, you know, where something's happened to his opponent. Like there was an issue with the eye.
That was himself, though.
Yeah,
that was him. That was himself. He got eye poked by Yair Rodriguez.
Yeah, and
then they had after that they had the rematch. Yair Rodriguez beat him.